Hello, and welcome back to Fate Extra. Last time we we went into the second map, uh, defeated Chinchi again, and yeah, that's pretty much it, really. Now it's time to go ahead and continue on with our day. The day 5 doesn't have really much going on with it, so we can just go on ahead and do stuff as usual. It's evening. There's nothing to say. We can talk to our servant, I guess. See if Archer has anything to say. Nope, he doesn't have anything to say. All right, let's leave. Other than that, let me see. Do we have any status? We have a level, so let's do that. We still don't have fast travel. So there's that. I'm going to try and when the treasure race tomorrow, I am going to try and do that that thing we're using the speed up function. Not speed up function. That mystic code that speeds up your velocity. I'm gonna go ahead and try and get all of the treasures. Alright, anyways. What we need to do is increase our magic for a little bit. There we go. And let's put 1 point in agility. Alright. We didn't get any new skills, but we got our magic up. That's good because that means we can use more skills. Magic basically just increases our MP, our servant MP, which is pretty much essential for Archer. Since he relies a lot on his skills. And right now I think this is the let me check. Yeah, it's this part. Now when I tried to enter the arena, I felt I ran into a wall as I was flung backward. It seems someone put up a barrier. Looks like our opponent placed some kind of seal on the arena entrance. Like they said, a leopard can change its spots. Expect nothing but subterfuge from now on. Hey there! Looks like you've been hitting the arena pretty hard. Toughen up yet? I was bored, so I decided to set up a few little surprises here and there. My bad. I'm actually going bottom feeding masters like Hakuno a favor. The arena is a dangerous place. If you must enter the arena, you'll need to track down the 2 magic sigils I said. However, once you make it into the arena, I'll crush you like a cockroach. Show up if you dare. See you later. Oh, and where are the magic sigils, you ask? Find them yourself, loser. Not to be offensive, master, but it sometimes feels like I'm more of a babysitter than a servant. Luckily, this barrier is fairly weak, and it's caused by an anomaly in the arena's program code. I guess that leaves us no choice but to find the 2 locations that little vermin put his sigil. And yeah, let's just go on ahead and get them immediately. There are in the nurse's office. Oops. That's what I get for not looking at the monitor while I walk ahead. There are in the library and the nurse's office, but you can get to the nurse's office immediately. Right here. And it's off. One of the sigils used to make the barrier has been deleted. That's one down. The next one will be where they've been before. Let's go find it. I probably should have mentioned this earlier, but have you been using Square? Pressing it will bring up a list of places you can immediately travel to without any effort. If you forget anything, be sure it's not this. Thank you, we can actually go do this for now. No, there's Shinji and Tosaka. My, did she manage to do that to you? It seems your reputation is grossly inflated. What? I threw that fight on purpose. I thought I'd throw them a bone. Might sort of blow them full of holes soon enough. Oh, how thoughtful of you. I take it the defeating look on your face is an act then? You suck. The power of my rider's culverin is unrivaled. I can rip anyone to shreds in an instant. A culverin, you say? It certainly must be strong. A precious embodiment of evil, that is. Yeah, then when it comes to time for us to fight, I'll be too late to beg for mercy. Unfortunately, I don't believe that we'll ever get the chance to face each other. That is true. Alright, so, where is the sigil? Okay, I think it's that one. I know it's just the Goldenheim stuff. No, it's the Shinji's desk, never mind. I confused that part. Yeah, it's the Shinji's desk in 2A. And it's off. One of the sigils used to make the barrier has been deleted. Now that's taken care of, we can stop playing this silly game we've been dragged into. Although I have to admit that whoever dreamed of this trap is a genius or a savant. Alright, off we go. Got nothing else going on for us, so let's go on ahead. They got you faster than I expected. But all it means is it didn't collect too much treasure. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and enter, and I'm gonna cut to when we exit, because there's really nothing special in the arena today. So, I will see you all later. Alright, let's leave. And tomorrow is gonna be the treasure hunt. Anything to add? Congratulations, Shinji Mato has his eyes on you. He's finally treating you like a master. Just one day left in the preparations period. You'll have to be trained up with triggers in hand by now. What are we missing in the area completion rate, though? That's gonna be annoying. Not that it changed all that much, but I think I know what it is. I think it's a hidden part. We're gonna do it tomorrow. It's a shortcut we need to do to catch up to Shinji. So tomorrow's the day of the elimination battle. Have you done everything you need to do? Once the day of the elimination battle arrives, you'll be too late to go back. It's not like the enemy master is a threat, but this servant is on the powerful side. Her strength matches my own. She'll be one of those who falters first, who loses. Alright, we can, let me see. I think we leveled up, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the, go to the chapel. Let me see, I think we can talk to her. Yeah, it's nothing really. Alright, so let's just increase Archer's agility a little bit. Oh, there we go. And I think his defense also needs to increase. Let me check. Yeah, defense is more important, really. We already got the agility to where we want, to level D. So let's increase his defense for now. And that's that. Alright, you still need a little bit for your next skill, but that's fine, really. Let's go to the first floor. Let's go to Taiga so we can give her the thing. Ah, you brought me a tangerine. Thank you also ever so much. And here's your decoration, as promised. Be sure not to lose it or anything. And we can take a look at that. And also talk to Archer just to see what he has to say. In case anyone's a little curious. Speak with Archer. Alright, you can see the lamps is that thing over there, up above. It's a chandelier more than a lamp, but yeah, it's over there. It's a bit harder to notice than in Saber since it's so cluttered with Archer. Anyways, we can go on ahead and check up on Shinji. Shinji, what did I say earlier? I would work with our reward. What? You want more money? A greedy body grubber? Compliments accepted. I'm a pirate mercenary. The brighter my pile of gold, the more gusto behind my gun. Alright, alright. Geez, just hold on your horses. I hacked into the arena and got to generate more treasure, so... Oh, well, hello, little girl. Fancy meeting you here. Hakuno, you're eavesdropping on me? Well, whatever. Now you know. Some treasure was generated in the second floor of the arena. My servant gets stronger the more she gets paid. Well, if you want any, you better go there before me. Bold words, Shinji. But, can someone like you really snatch all the treasure first? No, you can't help us screwing it up. Nothing more than a small-time crook. You just call me a crook. You don't get to talk to me like that, you ungrateful servant. Okay, Hakuno, meet you there. Even if you get there first, all the treasure will be mine. Ha 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 ha. Nah, this time it is not. Money isn't everything. She's a deplorable servant. In any case, we can dwindle our funds while she gets stronger. Let's use that treasure to bolster our own funds. Practical as always, Archer. Alright, let's go into the first floor. The second floor, I mean. And, alright, we can, the thing we're gonna do is... We have a bit of time. This treasure hunt only starts when we talk to Shinji, right below this thing. Yeah. Alright, so, first thing, increase our movement speed. Second, let me take a look at the map. Okay, no, it's definitely that. Okay, I see. I'm gonna go ahead and save just in case something happens. Alright, so you came after all. Don't worry, I'll keep the extent of your greed a secret, Hakuno. Since we're both here, why don't we have a little competition, see who can find the most treasure? I'll be sure to go easy on you, so you need to take the things too seriously. Off he goes, and off we go too. We have the speed boost. There we go. Shit, man. We need to reach them. I think... There we go. Crap. So Hakuno, you somehow managed to make it this far. Well, I have to give it you kudos for keeping up with me. It's impressive, especially for one of the proletariat. But this is where your pathetic struggle will end. You've bumped into me after all. Sorry, but it's game over, man. Alright. Get going, Ryder. You've got your treasure to get to work. Jeez, what a pain in the ass. And by the way, this miserable little pittance hardly qualifies as a treasure. Oh well, as it's my job, no hard feelings, little girl. And to get all the treasures, you have to fight her. Nothing really that hard, all things considered. It's just the usual things. Just do your thing. You basically use skills when you don't know what she's gonna do, and use There we go. You better get used to seeing this animation. You're gonna see a lot of it in the early game. And it's a shame we don't. I forgot to switch to the MP gain one. Nah, but it's fine, really. She got weaker on there. We can do this. I guess we can do one more of this, then just. There we go. That should be fine. We're gonna decrease our luck. That's fine. Running again. Yep, she's gonna use her skill there. It's good that we guarded. Even. We break. And we go back. Alright, last round. Let's just go ahead and put. I think the first shot should be fine. Let's go with this. It should be fine. There we go. Full health. Even. Regarded. So we're fine, really. retaliate it. Let's attack, and we got a triple there. That's pretty good. Not that. Damn it. How could I? Hey, don't get so cocky. Anyways, this is a thousand-year fluke. Ryder, what the hell are you thinking losing like this? You were holding back, weren't you? Holding back? Of course I was. What? Even if I were actually take this seriously, I did the best I could, all things considered. At best, I'm just a hired gun. I can't do much more than that, I'm told. And anyways, you haven't paid me yet. Are you saying this is my fault that you lost? Not exactly, but that's how you see it, then maybe there's some truth in that regard. To be perfectly honest, I'm not really satisfied, but there's no need for you to worry about that, cherry boy. Running out of ammo because someone's magical deficiency can't be helped, so I kind of expected this. Shut your hole, you trigger-happy bitch. You lost solely because of your recklessness. There's no way in hell you're better than me. You know that, right? It's really a good idea to say stuff like that. Even in this form, I'm nothing more than a merchant. I want to mince words when someone's value is at stake. I'm not listening to you. Stop talking. Let's get out of here. You better win this next time. Aye, Roger, Walco, and whatnot. Just be damn sure you have enough ammunition on hand, got it? Being in-depth goes against everything I stand for. And we can get all the treasure from now on. So I'm gonna meet you at the end of the dungeon. See you in a little bit. Alright, we got every treasure and we leveled up once more. So let's go on ahead and leave. Let's face Shinji Mato tomorrow, huh? For all he's been a pain, we're lucky he's our first opponent. I'm referring to how tragically sloppy the guy has been with his information, of course. Review your information one more time tomorrow before the elimination battle in your private room. Things might not go as smoothly next round, so let's enjoy the battle this time. There we go. It was just that little patch of land that we missed. There we go. Time for the final battle. Today's elimination battle. I hope you're fully prepared. When I turn my back, I look at the person speaking behind me. I see Kotomini standing there. Right, elimination battle is today. It will be the last for either Shinji or myself. Will someone really die today? I mean, even though I can say the words, the idea that someone's going to die is too surreal that it can't be reality. Come to me when you're ready. You can do something thrilling, like stop at the commissary if needed. Trifling, I mean. Apparently finished, he opened the door and let himself out. Alright, this is the very first elimination battle. Let's go fight Shinji on the battlefield. Yeah, I know all this. Alright, before we go, we can go on ahead and go to the first floor. Commissary. Can go ahead and sell all our stuff. There we go. We got 5 of these, so it's 10,000 points. Pretty good. Can go into the second floor so we can gather our thoughts. Nothing new? Alright. Organize your information. The elimination battle has finally come. After I go to the Colosseum, I'll face Shinji in battle. One of us will die. Hope the information I've collected is accurate. I should review it. Shinji Mato, a friend of sorts from the prep period who I just can't bring myself to hate. The weapon his treasured servant wields is dual-wielded pistols. That's right. When I got a taste of her power in the arena, she was dual-wielding old-fashioned pistols. She and the socially Shinji made a good pair of troublemakers. She's like his wild big sister. Also, Shinji hid the note that he found in his servant. What did the note say Honorable Phantasm was? It was a ship. Though the paper was old and the handwriting scratchy, I could read the name of her ship's name, the Golden Hind. From her attack, I knew that she captained the ship, and it wasn't when I realized her class was a rider. Though Shiji was pretty relaxed at first, she's got more on edge as I've gained more information. He's been downright childish at times, like when he blocked me from entering the arena. And slowly but surely I pieced together the true identity of Shinji's servant. Her true name is probably... Francis Drake. There we go. Francis Drake, a renowned pirate who circumnavigated the world around the Cape of Good Hope. Man or woman who gained instant fame after destroying the invincible Spanish Armada. At any rate, it's a lucky thing I figured out her true name before the elimination battle. Shinji may be fool at times, but there's no arguing that he's a hacker of incomparable talent. Hope these tidbits of information can bridge the difference in our skill levels. They will, don't worry about it. Alright, you can save if you want. Might as well. I'm gonna do a save before we start the battle, as always. This time I'm not gonna show off the endings. You just take a look here. I'm not gonna read the things, but if you want, it's over here. You can pause when you like it, if you like. I'm not gonna read all this. I've already read it in the Saber playthrough. Alright. There we go. Alright, so into the chapel next, so we can get to the a little bit more defense. I think it's pretty much a good idea. There we go. There we go. Although he is pretty sturdy. There is still the fact that an attack can do a lot of damage. So before I forget, right? Let's replace this one with this one, and Shockwave with the yeah, let's go for this one. There we go. How many? I have a lot of ether shards. Yeah, that's good. We're good, really. Alright, Katamine, we're on. We will now enter the Colosseum and confront the opposing master. Are you ready? Remember, the only way to leave the Colosseum is to win. If you are ready, I will open the gate. Enter the Colosseum. The way to the Colosseum is now open, young master. I wish you the best of luck and hope that you will return. Remember, it's kill or be killed. Alright, down we go. Look who didn't chicken out and run away. Alright, I forgot following directions is all you're good at. A clue, huh? Well, you can't say I didn't show you how awesome I was in the prep period. Never in a million years are you gonna defeat me. Should've run away when you had a chance. And, let's see. Yeah. I won't know unless I try. Excuse me? That's some bull. Did you forget you never got the best me at school like ever? How many times do you plebs have to remind you that I never be on a level of genius like me? But I guess but I guess I better get used to it, since nobody here can defeat me. My servant El Drake and I are completely invincible. Man, you have some seriously shitty luck to have gotten paired up with me in the first round. Don't worry, since we're such good friends, I'll make sure you go out with a big bang. Oh hey, check out the great idea. You've got to hear this, ready? Sure. Anyways, goody two shoes, you gotta love it. Well, I hope you'll take it in you take one more direction. Why don't you lose on purpose this time? Anything else is a waste of time. Obviously, it's a landslide victory against you, so it'll cost me energy. Even decided battles like this one are still unfair because the victim hasn't to waste their strength. That sounds lame to. So do me a favor and just throw that match then I win and you don't get hurt. See? What do you think? Makes total sense, huh? You can even feel all warm and fuzzy for helping me out. And there's something in it for you, right? Because if you fought for real, no way my servant would hold back. Hell, I'll even throw in some of the prize money I'll win. And all I want is a title anyways. Come on, it's a great idea. Or a great idea. Friends helping each other and all that jazz. Reject. You really want to fight me, huh? Ah, you're a freaking idiot. I feel sorry for you, all this new power to disposal is giving you an inflated ego. Hey servant, why don't you try talking some sense to the head of your stupid master? This guy is so dense, I think space actually warps around him. The first round will be a piece of cake. I didn't realize he'd be thinking about this, but there's certainly something in the name. He's not the same person, this Shinji. This Shinji is actually good at heart. Still, I can't help but thinking this is fate. Haha, yeah, he remembers Shinji from Stay Night. Or a version of him at least. What? How dare you speak to me like that? You're just a servant. Ha! They have a point, master. Hey, whose side are you on? Your side, of course. You paid me and I'll fight at your side. Letting me throw the match would not satisfy either of us. I just like giving less than my full effort. Let your winning instinct take over. Everything better if you fight for it. Food, women, victory. Besides, we're villains. That means if nothing else, we're allowed to be splashy. If you're going to be a villain, might as well be a flamboyant as you please. Don't hold back. I'm not a villain. Don't call me that, you evil woman. Ha! Temper, temper, little one. You've got big balls for being such a tiny man. I admire that. Hey, stop! I said stop! Don't pat my head, you baboon! And you've got an reek of alcohol. They're perfect for each other. I know master and servants are paired by compatibility. Will their chemistry be constructive in battle? I do wonder what Archer has to say. I mean, I don't use Archer all that much, so I kind of forget most of his interactions, so I kind of wonder what he has to say after we finish the battle. The elevator rumbles into a halt. This must be where we're going. I was going to spare your life if you surrendered. But since everybody insists, I'll show you the vast difference in our ability until you cry for mercy. Once Eldrake Culverin takes Swiss cheese out of you, it'll be too late. Off we go. Sheesh. I'm disgusted by I'm disgusted they went through so much effort to doll up the battlefield. Well, we can at least be grateful there aren't any spectators. You're not exactly prime time material. Yet. All bark, no bite, right? That's what they say, isn't it? Well, that's you. I'm gonna humiliate you so bad after this game you'll never crawl out of your mama's basement. Oh, so your goal isn't just victory, but humiliation. Ah, wow, a greedy little boy you are, Shinji. Very well, I'll bring the rope for you to toss them up. Tie them to the mast or whatever your little heart desires. Don't even think about going easy on them, Eldrake. They should have backed down when they could. Much using my vocabulary. I have a thirst for the finer things in life, and that's all I care for. I might not always have good fortunes, but with humans or bombs, there's a certain fatal inevitability to life. Now, are you ready to go for broke? It's time to splurge. I always like how extra they are in the first battle. Alright. Live or die by the sword. Matrix level. Alright, we have a little banter there. Thank God for the mod that actually translates that. Alright, so I guess we can start with the pre-projection. If we take a hit, we're fine, probably. Then Harking, then Harm. Weaken. There we go. Yep, she starts with buffs. We start with buffs. Yeah, nice. We got your strength down. That's awesome. All things considered, she doesn't have all that much health. Alright, we got this. You can try doing a triple here. Got us stunned. That's unfortunate. We got hit. We got a break. There we go. That sucks, and they got a crit off that. And they got 2 crits off that. Damn, that was really unlucky. That really was unlucky, huh? Let's go for this. Let's try this. Wait. We guarded, or what we did? I forgot. Nah, it still doesn't do all that much damage. Surprisingly, her skill did less damage in her critical, which is funny in a way. Alright, let's just do one more Ether Shard so we can try doing some of this. Let's do one more of this. Alright, let's try it. She got buffed up, we got hit. 2 hits. Nice. She's almost at half health, which is pretty good. I think we can go this way. He's gonna use his no, reduced luck. That's actually pretty good. We got 1, 2, 3. Awesome. We got the 3 stacks. Nice. No, we didn't get one though. That's a shame. Alright. As long as we keep healing, we're pretty much just fine, all things considered. We got stunned. That sucks. We got the rest of the things though. That's good. Even. Alright. I think she's gonna use her, how do you say, her buff. So let's go ahead and do this. No, not this. I almost forgot doing again. Let's try it again. Should be using a Noble Phantasm soon. Yep, I knew it. We got the stack over there then. There we go. I think it's when her health is red that she uses her Noble Phantasm. There we go. Alright, we gotta be careful because Alright, we can shock her and do this. Let's try it. One, 2, bad, we missed. But we got this. Damn, I didn't stun her. Damn, that sucks. I think we're dead. Yeah, we're dead. Why didn't that stun her though? I guess we're just unlucky then. Guess we could try again. But I don't think that's gonna work. There we go. Weird that it didn't stun the first time.
Shinji, そろそろ勝ちに行っていいかい?
And that's basically what she's gonna do all this time then. Let's see, what can we do here? I can try healing, but then we can't use the shock later. Let's try like this. And then this, and shock. Alright, let's see if we got her. There we go.
Shinji.
Awesome.
そろそろ勝ちに行っていいかい?
This, I guess we can try one more time, see if it works. Oh, I think we actually... No, we didn't. We were very close to killing her, but we didn't get her yet. There we go, we did it. Heck, funny that Hakuno actually killed her. Alright, we got nice levels. What the? How did my servant get defeated? No matter how I look at it, I'm the best at everything. I can't lose in the first round. It's your fault, Eldrake. This happened because you suck. Huh? Flogging a waterlogged sailor, are we? I don't, it won't reverse your fortunes, Master. Ah, you got the energy to backtalk, then go fight. There's no way I'm losing this. I don't think that's happening. Did you forget I've been shot in the heart? I'm going to disappear. Say what? You think you can run away and leave me here? I lost because of you! My fault, perhaps. Or did it could have been carelessness, or lack of tenacity, luck, ability, etc. Well, whatever. Fortune is fickle, and fate is what we make of it. We lost for a reason. We may be strong, but we didn't have what it takes to win. Why are you making it sound like it's someone else's problem? I did what I'm supposed to do. I'm the best. I wasn't supposed to go like this. You ruined everything by becoming my servant. Useless. Damn it. I can't believe I lost. The game sucks. Sucks. Let's go, Master. There's nothing left to do here. There's got to be something else you can be doing. Eldrake, I'm surprised you're a woman. Perhaps you're even wiser and deadlier for it. After all, gender has nothing to do with one's prowess in the battlefield. Farewell, great navigator. Hey, oh wait, hey, I've got an idea. How about you declare I won the battle? Because, you know, I just won this battle by accident. There's a 100% chance you'll lose the next round, but I'll win it for sure. Think about it. Isn't it best for one of us to keep winning than for you to lose in the next round? Hey, wait, I said wait. Can't you see the equation? I'm saying I'll share the Holy Grail with you. Cut it out, Shinji. You've lost and you know it. You can't change what happened. Shut up. We lost because of you. What makes you think you can have the right to act so bossy? Damn it. You may have won this one game, but don't get a big head over it. In real life, I'm still a champion. Listen, when I go home, I'm gonna figure out who we really are and nothing. What the hell's going on? My body is disappearing. I've never logged out like this. Shinji lets go a desperate cry as his arms and legs and torso gradually fizzle into blackness. See ya, Shinji. Losers die in the Holy Grail War. As a master, you should have known that, Shinji. What? Die? But just our avatars get erased, right? There's no way you can die in a virtual world. Yes. You lose, you die. This is a war, not a game. Most everyone who joins this war ends up dead. The sole survivor is the only one who can go home alive. What? No way! This isn't funny. But it's a tournament, so it's a game, right? Right? Why isn't it stopping? Do something. Isn't the servant supposed to help their master? If that was that easy to break the rules, they wouldn't have created them in the first place. But well, the good and bad both are sent off to another world in the end. It's nothing to complain about. I feel like you know so much. Aren't you ashamed of it all? First you lose and now this. Am I ashamed? Of course I am. I'm so disgusted with myself I could throw up. But remember what I told you when we make our contract, little boy? Be prepared because the villain's final moments are laughably miserable. His servant gives a hearty laugh, even as her body is being erased by the system. Considering the things you've done, this isn't much of a bad death. Let yourself go, Shinji. As your folks over there, and you folks over there, let's hear some laughter, huh? It's sad when a cloud doesn't get a laugh. May the rest of your journey go well. I'd like it if you ended up stronger than me. In life, I fought against military ships. It's against my nature to enjoy fighting weaker opponents. Off she goes. As she turns and forced a smile my way, the female pirate disappeared. She was a great navigator, and the first person to circumnavigate the world, and she went out laughing. Now that she's gone, Shinji must know what his fate is. Hey, who gave you permission to disappear like that? You gotta help me, don't leave me! Oh god, then you help me. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be in this situation right now, you owe me! No, I'm disappearing. Why didn't we used to be friends? Help me! I'm really disappearing, why? Why does it have to feel like I'm going to die in real life too? What the hell, this is crazy! Help! Why don't you help me? I'm only 8 years old! I don't want to die yet! And he's gone. He's gone. The person known as Shinji Yamato has been erased from existence. The only thing that he has left behind is me, the victor. And so, round 1 of the Holy Grail War has come to a close. Fight is over. I have won, Shinji has lost. And so, Shinji will meet death. Can it be true? I knew what I saw, but it doesn't feel real. Has his life been lost forever, just because I won, without any explanation or greater meaning? It appears that the first round is now over. I wonder how long I stood there dumbfounded when I finally came to. Rin Tosaka was staring at me. Even though Shinji was the one who chose to fight you, he's the one who ended up dead. The reigning game champion of ages is defeated. The Mora didn't have a clue how to fight for his life. Just as the fate of any wizard who treats the Holy Grail War like a game. Pathetic way to die, no? I automatically opened my mouth to defend the dead from desecration. This place is a battlefield. What sense is there to exalting someone who's dealt who was dealt defeat? The look in her eyes and her words drove home a message. On the field of battle, losers die. I should have been obvious, but apparently not to Shinji and I. The winner of the Holy Grail War can be granted any wish, but there is only one winner. Everyone who enters has wishes and dreams, things they desire to have any cost, things worth dying for. You don't seem to have regained any of your memories yet. It's better that way, to lack a motive that is, but you should at least be mentally prepared. If you're not ready to kill or be killed, it's better to go hide under a rock. I can't be prepared for that. Your funeral. Leave it to Shinji to lose such a weak-willed master. No, not convinced. The enemy master is just going to think of you as a big waste of time. Reina is right about everything. Everyone who makes a stand here fights with a strong will. There's not a single one I could defeat without a hard fight first. I still don't have a reason to fight. I can't even think about killing and being killed until I have some reasons to fight. That said, what right do I have to trample over other people's dreams? Archer is asleep. And we got everything. There is the thing over here. We can read it if you want. You can pause whenever you want to read it. I already read it in the Saber playthrough, so you can go ahead and look up that over there. Just gonna show everything off for now. Oops. Alright, and with that, I think that's pretty much time. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look if we have how long this part has been since I've been cutting bits and pieces, but I'll see in a little bit. If not, I'll see you in a little bit. If not, I'll do my outro later. Alright, I've taken a look and we still have a bit of time left, so let's go ahead and start off with the next chapter.
目的のない旅。海図を忘れた後悔。君の漂流の果てにあるのは、迷った末の無残な餓死だ。だが、生に執着し、魚を口にし、星の巡りを覚え、名も知らぬ陸地を目指すのならば、あるいは、誰しもは、初めは未熟な航海者に過ぎない。骨子のない思想では、聖杯には届かない。
I feel ripped apart to the core. There's Shinji's death. There's what Rin said. Rin's right. I know it's logical, but emotionally I can't deal with it. Unable to let it pass unnoticed, my servant talks to me. There's a point there. A person who fights without a reason to is no better than a machine. But masters call forth servants they're compatible with, and you summon stubborn me. My unbending conviction is what made me a heroic spirit. Really, so you too must be stubborn. So don't worry, if at any point I get overbearingly stubborn. As for you, focus on not dying. There's no time to construct more elaborate motivation. Archer doesn't have to drive the point home so hard. Even if I'm lost now, I'll have to find a moral compass before the next battle, or else. If my issues are still unresolved, then what comes around, I'll just die. Well, there's that at least. Right as I leave the classroom, I hear electronic noise from a portable terminal. Not that one. The next combatant will be announced in the second floor of the bulletin board. I should hurry to the second floor bulletin board. Let's go on. Just before, my name is listed next to another on the sheet of bulletin board. My name is listed first, and then Master Dan Blackmore, Battleground, the second Chimeric Lunar Sea. So you're the one I'll be next, my opponent. An elderly gentleman is standing next to me. His hair is pure white, and his face weathered with the masks of aging. But though he's clearly aged, he doesn't seem the least bit frail. If I had to describe the way he wore his years, I'd say it was like a tree's rings. His scars have become solid core, and tough bark, and it's impossible to see his age as weakness. You're green, whenever you may think you lack experience. That you have let your opponent's appearance shake your resolve is proof enough of inexperience. And your eyes, they are lost. You are beyond hopeless. Entering the battlefield in that state will prove disastrous. Thanks. He strikes it where it hurts. Years of combat experience built upon that intense insight and confidence. He's very different from Shinji. With Dan, we will lose unless you cease to be lost. Archer's saying that I ought to believe in myself first. He's right, I have to fight and win, because the alternative is not an option. But it also means taking a life, I just can't justify that. I'm hesitating, but I won't be thinking so hard about it if there were less of us at stake. Alright. After my opponent is revealed, I recall something. I think of the girl who gave me advice when I didn't know left from right. Rin Tosaka. Maybe she's on the rooftop again. I should check later if she's there. Right, off we go. Before we talk to her, we can, I guess we can take a look at the Matrix. It's nothing that surprising, it's just Dan. Off we go. Speak with Archer, anything new? Nothing new. Yeah, it will take a while before we, he actually says special dialogue, because we have to defeat a lot of monsters, open a lot of chests and things like that. It takes a while for him to start talking normally, start doing special dialogues. Anyways, I heard about your opponent in the second round. He's a decorated soldier, although I believe he's retired now. He's a sniper from a kingdom that is allied, whether they want it or not, with the Harway plutocracy. Things like crawling over a mile or sniping the enemy's commander are part of a course for him. Get it? He's of a completely different caliber than your first round opponent. Jeez, you really are pathetic. Memories never return, you're weak on top of that. I don't want to preach, but without memories, without your reason to fight, you're dead in the water. The ratio of put down and to advice is kind of wonky here, but I do get what Trin is saying. I have a handicap. The Holy Grail is won by individuals' motivation. To lack the core of that motivation is a problem. So only soldiers fight solely out of obligation. For the rest of us, we need to keep our eyes on the prize. Not a strong-willed person or a soldier. By now, you should know what that's a weakness. Even if you got the strongest noble phantasm out there, he'll still make quick work of you. What's that confused look for? I'm talking about noble phantasm. Don't tell me you don't know. It's like King Arthur's Excalibur, and noble phantasm is a power that makes your servant a servant. Noble phantasm makes my servant a servant. I do believe my question renders Rintosika speechless. You don't have a noble phantasm. That will mean you aren't even making full use of your servant's powers, and yet you defeated Eldrake. Here I thought you relied on a really potent noble phantasm to defeat Eldrake. Might have to rethink my opinion of you. But more and more I'm getting the feeling that something's very off about you. I mean, your memories don't return after the prelims, and you can't use your noble phantasm either. You're a troublesome individual, you know that? Maybe a bug damaged your personal data when you exited the prelims. Possibly your magic circuit isn't functioning right. In any case, you have to fix the issue. Meanwhile, I better keep using your servant and updating their alterations of their soul. You may be able to use the noble phantasm to strengthen your bond with your servant. Seraph is supposed to treat all masters equally. Seraph says you can't use your noble phantasm, you'll take corrective actions. One more thing, defeating an enemy isn't an invitation to forget that the enemies never existed. It's helpful to know about who you fought, so take time to look over your matrix. And that we will. Let me see, we got Rin, we got Sakura, right, God. What's wrong? Are you thinking of what that girl said? That's right. This strange man is a servant, one that is capable of displaying incredible powers. Not that I'm a master, of course, I can't avoid a curiosity about this noble phantasm thing. My noble phantasm, it's no better or worse than the other servants. It's yours to call upon whenever you deem necessary. I have a duty to protect you after all. I understand how a great warrior's tactics and tools could telegraph their identity to a wise master. It will be most advantageous if I wait as long as possible to use the noble phantasm. The computer beeps, which ends the conversation for now. I'll learn Archie's identity in due time. He'll say I'll know eventually, so I don't think it's right for me to keep questioning. The primary cipher key has been generated. A trial, huh? Right, if I don't acquire both triggers, I won't be able to enter the battle. We have a task. Let's go, Master. The trial's more pressing than noble phantasms at the moment. Indeed. Taiga isn't here at the moment, so let's just go on ahead to the infirmary so we can get Sakura's thing. Hey, how's it going? Here you go, Hakuno. Healing supplies. I wish you the best of luck for this week too. E for shards. Not bad, but not the best thing either. Alright, I guess we can just go straight into the dungeon now. I feel the presence near the entrance of the arena and crouch down almost instinctively. It is the old man I had spoken to earlier, Dan, with a servant, more than likely by his side. I just learned the identity of our next opponent. Though young, they did survive the first round, so be on your guard, always, and I will not tolerate you acting solely on your gut feelings. Yeah, I get it. I don't care who our opponent is, my only goal is their death. Anyways, they're already killed once, have they not? And was made through the first round is worthy of a little respect, or is it just me? Your arrogance will be the death of us. I need you to obey my own commands if you were to survive. No more acting on your own like the first round. Winning battles is meaningless if you will lose the war. You understand me. I will not tolerate your insubordination the second time. I got it. Jeez, old man, you can be a real pain in the ass sometimes. That skinny looking guy is the next servant we'll have to deal with, huh? I see. Look at Archer Aura farming there. He may look weak, but don't judge the book by its cover. Letting our guard down will prove fatal. This one's master looks very capable, unlike poor El Drake, whose master was a jackass. In any case, I think this duo will prove to be a challenge. Do not stint in your preparations. Yes, we will. Alright, let's go ahead. Master, it looks like they entered the arena ahead of us. Confrontation with them is almost assured. Make sure that you're prepared before entering. If there's anything you feel needs immediate attention, advise to take care of it now. I'm good. Let's be on our way then. Our opponent will not be the same as before, so do not be complacent. There we go, arena, we need to level 10. The moment I enter the arena, the very atmosphere sends warning messages screeching through my brain. Don't stop. There we go with the annoying negative colors. However, I can bring myself to move. It feels like both my feet have been nailed to the floor. It's almost as my body and mind have become disconnected and fear has taken over my basic instincts. I know that I have to get away as quickly as possible. The longer I stay here, the faster that death will come out to claim me. Is this poison? You have to keep it together, Master. You're just begging to be attacked standing still like this. Son of Archer's calm voice brings me back to reality and frees my previously paralyzed thoughts. I'm okay now. I can move my feet and hands. The place is lousy with no poison. Something this potent has to be in the enemy's noble phantasm. He conceals himself in order to fight from a position of unassailability. How I expected to use enemy or not. Archer furrows his brow for an instant. A silent criticism of my momentarily display of anxiety. What? All I need is to dispel all this, right? It's a simple enough task. Once we destroy the source, all this should disappear. Let's get a move on, Master. There's no reason to let this continue any longer than necessary. Alright, let's go on ahead. Again, we can just attack. We are pretty good. Let's just do full of this. I will say it's very annoying, the colors, I will say. Alright, this should be enough. 1, 2, there we go, it's done. Let's see. Yeah, it is this way. Yeah, it's there. I sense a strange magic flowing from that tree, looking at the source. This poison should clear if you destroy it. And go around. It really is just gives us 1 point of damage for Master MP. Not really all that much. And we have the fountain right over there, so it's good, really. Come here, buddy. Alright, we got it. Yep, I think it's this. These first enemies are pretty easy since they don't have all that many patterns, all things considered. Nice, we got a critical out of that. And he's gone. Need to be level 10. Level up. There we are. A little bit more and we should be able to, a little bit more and we should be able to, how do I say it? Oh, actually, let me take a look at the, let's switch this one for shockwave. There we go. I'll make things easier down the line. There are the servants over there. I just thought of 2 voices engaging conversation in the hall. I slowly make my way over. These voices can only belong to the 2 people that I know of. It has to be Dan and his servant. So what do you want to do, Master? I'm okay with taking them down here and now. We already know we die if we try, so let's stay quiet. While quieting my breath, I give Archer a meaningful glare, who raises a questioning eyebrow in return. Attacking now would be a bad idea, especially since I can probably get a lot of information by listening. What is the meaning of this? What's that? I put up a little barrier so that you'd win, boss. Why wait until the elimination battle to take them out? If they drop out now, it'll be easy victory for us. Who gave you the command to do such a deed? Even the scavengers such as vultures that feed upon carrion have at least a little shred of dignity. It's obviously the heat of their voices that they disagree about what strategy they want to follow. The use of the U tree is unnecessary for this fight. I thought I forbid you from using it. It seems to me that you lack the most important of traits, pride. Pride, you say? Sorry, but I just can't see myself seeking something so as useless as that. Let me just take a look at something. Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm all for it, if that's all we need to win, there's all such thing. Really, it'd be the best thing in the world if your enemies could just kill themselves in the face of our pride. Sorry, but I'm not really the man you are. I'm just a pragmatist that resorts to poison if it'll guarantee a kill. Let's see. Violation of trust, ambushes, betrayal. These are the things you rely on in battle. Servant puts up a barrier on his own. It's obvious that there is a disagreement about his actions. I have no moral qualms about using shields in battle, as I specialize in them myself. But just randomly spreading poison around like he did was just pathetic, not to mention a gross pollution. Then lowers his voice, although it's hard to determine whether he's doing that from scorn or disdain. I will not order you to lower this barrier now. However, should you choose to disobey me again, off they go. After somewhat petulant reply of gotcha, a sense of their presence disappears and a sigh of relief. So there is discord between my enemy and his servant. While the difference in abilities between us is great, this might be the key to victory in the second round. Alright, let's just deactivate the thing and then I can cut to the end of the dungeon. There we go. Let's try this. Yeah, I think it was right. Nah, was not right. Nice crit there. I think this is it. Let's try it. Nope. I think this one's a triangle thing then. There you go. Alright, let's take this off. Let's take this out. There it is, Master. This must be the source of the barrier. Magic flows from where the tree towers over the arena. There is so much of it that those who are unprepared could drown in poison. Stay there, Master. Off he goes. And the ugly color palette disappears. Nice. With those I haven't noticed him producing, Archer slices away the tree that produced the barrier. The destroyed tree vanishes, as if nothing had ever been there. The moment the source of the barrier disappears, so does the pressure and pain crushing my body. But this barrier, we need to watch out for this servant. I leave the arena to focus. First I need more information. Alright, we aren't gonna leave just yet. I'm going to go ahead and scour the whole thing, and then I'm going to end the video there. Alright, I'll see you just in a little bit. Alright, let's return to campus. Anything to add, Archer? Making up for half the century of battle experience that old knight has on you isn't really possible. But there's good news, Master. The two of them don't trust each other. We can exploit that. And we got 100%. We didn't get all the treasure for some reason. I think one was gonna spawn. I don't know, I wasn't looking very much. Oh no, it's the tiger one. Right, forgot about that. Alright. On day 2. Yeah. Alright, that's gonna be it for now. That's gonna be it for me. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time for more of Fate Extra. Ciao.